And you can telling me about your permanent resident. When you're applying working holiday visa, you didn't provide the English certificate. Well, this is talking about language barrier. Have you ever experienced language barrier?
At that moment, my English become a little bit better. I have more self-confidence more confidence to talk. Once you have the confidence to talk, you don't worry about the grammar. You just keep speaking some English, and then your friend, they will try to put the wording together, try to understand what you say, and then they will try to repeat one more time what you try to say.
All right, Sunny, come back to you. When I stay in your house, you are as my landlord. I just know you as a photographer. Would you like to tell us how to start your photographer in Australia? You're not just photographer, but you are underwater photographer. How could you change, the switch the career?
In the past, I have some photography knowledge, a little bit, not much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know how to take picture for the dish for my friend when during the working holiday. I took a lot of pictures.
Okay.
I used those pictures to make a website and then find the underwater photography job. So once I start working, actually underwater photography is a big difference from the landscape photography because the lighting is different. However, I just need to prove I have a high interest about the photography. Okay. And then they will show you how to use the camera. They assume you don't know how to use the camera at all.
Okay.
Because the button feel different. The setting is totally different. So they just spend around 4 days with you and teach you how to use the underwater camera. I try to ask my coworker, how can I improve my photography skills? So for example, I take a picture for the customer. Actually, the face is maybe just only half, and then or the picture is too dark, or the color is not right. So every day I ask my coworker small questions, try to solve small problems. When the times go on, I find out there are some difficult problems I have to solve, but my coworker, they can't teach me. So I just start to find some blogger. So they are professional in underwater photography. I search the information from their blog, and then they have a lot of tutorial to show you how to change your angle to make the photo looks better. And then sometimes when I'm day off, I will use my own camera. But at that moment, I just use the GoPro. I used my GoPro to try to practice by myself.
Underwater,
yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, quite interesting. So how long until the company trusted you as a photographer? How long to learn? Yeah.
1 month, yeah.
1 month.
Actually,
and
1
then
month.
Company put full of trust to you. Okay, you are special as a underwater photographer. You know, you can move from one boat to another boat, right? When you work in a Great Barrier Reef.
Yeah.
So the company trusts to you after you practice for 1 month.
Yes.
It's great. Oh my God.
Yeah. So the only way to prove I'm talented photographer is how much I sell. Yeah. So at that moment, once I get into that company, I work for 1 month, and then suddenly one day, the manager said, "Oh, actually your sales is very good, quite unexpected." And then he said, "If you can keep that for 1 more month, and then the manager will start to talk with the boss to try to give me a sponsorship."
So you told to me that you took a scuba instructor.
Yes.
Scuba instructor course, and then you started find a job as a scuba instructor, and then after that you switched the career as a photographer.
Before I finished our housekeeping job, I become a dive master. Actually, it's dive master. So scuba diving license is the minimum requirement to work as a underwater photographer or work in the tourism industry. So once I got the dive master license, I become an underwater photographer. And then the company said, "Oh, they want to sponsor me, give me a working visa." And then they said, "But you have to prove the Australian government I'm professional." So So I have to study. I have to get the scuba instructor license. Once you got the license, you can teach people how to do the scuba diving. Yeah. So I spent 1 month trying to get the license, and after that, I got the license and got other things. I got the IELTS. I just applied the working visa.
You just a dive master, and then you can prove that you can do a photographer underwater just because you are dive master, right? And you just need to learn about photography skill of underwater. Okay. Talking about underwater photographer, what you enjoyed most when you were at the Great Barrier Reef as well?
The most interesting thing is swimming with the turtles. With a couple of turtles. Sometimes the turtles actually they see us as a friend. Turtles they remember us. They will swim with us as a photographer. Sometimes you can see some exciting stuff, which is maybe you can see the whale swimming next by you. This is a very special experience. So I think that kind of experience keep working as a underwater photographer.
All right, good. And let's move to the next. Well, we are facing the global pandemic in 2020, right?
Yeah.
You are still work in a Great Barrier Reef as a photographer, right? Did you lose your job because of this pandemic?
I didn't lose the job, so I'm still working for the photography company at this moment. However, there are not many tourism come. The day I need to work is much lesser than before. At this moment, I only need to work 1 day per week or 2 days per week.
So current is so quiet.
Super quiet, yeah.
Oh my God.
Sometimes they just cancel the boat maybe 1 to 2 weeks. And recently, I think last month, they announced one of our boat won't operate for 1 year.
Will not operate for 1 year?
Yeah. So they took the ocean spirit out from water and then just stay at somewhere else.
You just work 1 day a week. Is it hard for you, or you get another job, or the Australian government helping you because of you are Australian citizen, right?
Yeah. Last year, the Australian government they said they will start to have a job keeper program. So they will pay our salary week by week. But I think that is kind of the government only pays 70% of the salary of my original salary. The government pay the money to the company. The company use that money to pay our salary. Even we don't have to work, they keep paying us $750 per week.
Well, any else that you wanna share? Any suggestion for the youngster, the young generation who want to chase their dream, their passion? Because so many youngsters are always doubt themselves or always afraid before trying something new. Your suggestion to them?
I think it doesn't matter do you want to go to Australia or go to other country to start your working holiday. Okay. But if you didn't find a proper dream for yourself, maybe you can change your working environment. But if you're working in the office, you didn't find you're meaningful in the office, maybe you can try to look for the other job. Maybe at that time you will start to think about what you can do in the future, because more impact to your life, I think gonna have a much more better future you will get.
Yeah. So everything starts from the lowest level until you get to high level, right?
Yes.
You start from working holiday visa, and then you start working washing the dishes in a restaurant, right? And you start working in housekeeping, farm job, and you start trying to get the license about to be instructor and find information about working visa until you applied for permanent resident until you approve your Australian citizen in only 5 years. So success times is not gonna happen only one night, right?
Also, maybe when you are in the process to reach your dream, maybe you will get a lot of
obstacles, problems.
A lot of problems.
All right, Sunny, is a good sharing, good discussion with you. Thank you so much for your time with me in this Zoom call. And I hope, guys, for all my audience, you find to figure out what's your dream first. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye, Sunny. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Janet.